It appears announcement by the national leader of the All Progressive Congress, that's APC, Aso Tinubu, that he will vie for the 2023 presidential election, has opened the floodgates of aspirants jostling for the tickets. 24 hours after Tinubu announced his intention at the presidential villa, Abuja, Governor Dave Umahi of Ebonyi State was also at the Aso Rock to declare his intention. Also, Senate Chief Whip and former Governor of Abia State, Orji Uzor Kalu, has declared his intention to contest the 2023 presidential election. Let's share the story with you.
I can answer that with categorical yes.
It was the biggest news out of Nigeria yesterday because it was a pronouncement long awaited by Nigerians. Asiwaju Bola Tinubu's emphatic announcement that he would seek to be president in 2023 is but the beginning of the journey. And there are others who will seek to fly the flag of the APC as presidential candidate. Dave Umahi is one of them, and barely a day after Asiwaju's declaration, he is in the presidential villa to inform President Buhari he will also seek to be president.
Interest of Southeast for the seat of presidency in 2023. And of course, I told Mr. President that without prejudice to whatever will be the decision of the party, which we shall all abide by, that if the party throws the ticket open or the zone to southern part of Nigeria, that I believe that with what I put in place in the past 6 years plus, that I will be running for presidency on the platform of APC.
He believes his achievements in Ebonyi State in the last 6 years will hold him in good stead. But he will need to convince his people, especially the Ohanis in Nigbo, to give him their backing in his quest.
Ohanese leadership should not play politics. Yes, they can speak for the interest of Southeast. They can speak for fair treatment to Southeast as a people, but as a matter of equity, justice, and fairness, and leaving a level playing field for all the political parties and the aspirants, they should not dabble into politics or whom to support, whom not to support. I think they will hear it just like they heard other political parties' aspirants.
Already another prominent son of the Southeast, former Abia State Governor, Senator Orji Uzor Kalu, has made it clear he will be interested in flying the APC's presidential flag if the opportunity looks the way of the Southeast region.
There's nothing like Igbo presidency. There's more like a Nigerian president coming from Igbo area of Nigeria. No Igbo man since independence had been democratically elected president. I'm the most prepared presidential candidate in Nigeria. Anywhere. Capable as a person, I'm capable in my pocket, I'm capable to face anybody. But the party is supreme. I only wait for APC as a party.
He is another who believes he has what it takes to be president. Politics is hottening up early ahead of the 2023 general election, and there is no gainsaying the fact that there will be stiff competition for who flies the presidential flag of the All Progressive Congress. Tayamudu, TVC News, Abuja.
That's Governor Dave Umahi of Ebonyi State and the former governor of Abia State, that's Orji Uzor Kalu. And Dave Umahi left the People's Democratic Party after serving 2 terms, as in being elected twice to the All Progressive Congress in Ebonyi State. And a lot of people link that with this his declaration now, that ultimately he might want to pick the tickets of the All Progressive Congress for the presidential tickets.
When people are subjected to scrutiny with what you have said before and what your action is now, Dave Umahi has already disqualified himself. I remember that in 2018, newspapers were agog, speculating that he was going to defect to APC, and he denied it. Said no, he will never defect to APC, blah, blah, blah. On November 16, that's 2 years after, he dumped PDP and joined APC. And also then said it was not because he wanted to be president, that he's only fighting for the Southeast. Just as every politician is always fighting for his or her people. Now he has come out to declare. You know, it's like the Jagaban has always set the pace. It's like they were all waiting for somebody to come out. And the Jagaban beat chase the Rubicon before all of them, and everybody from every corner is now coming out. By tomorrow or next, or even before the end of the day, we'll see others coming out. But the question is, let us look at everyone, the three of them that have come out. Let us subject all of them to analysis. The Yoruba will say that if you promise to give me a cloth to wear, I will look at the one you are wearing. What has been the antecedents of all these people?
To say, let's say in Abia State now.
What did you do in Abia? What did you do in? What have you done in Ebonyi?
2007.
Exactly. What did you do in Lagos? Then you compare. Some people might think that that's not that's an unfair comparison, but it is. If you want, if I give you, it's like the biblical talent thing. They give you one.
Whatever is happening to those those states today,
yes,
it's as a result of the foundation that has been laid since that 1999.
Good. So now, but in now coming to what we are talking about, why is it that everybody had to wait for the Jagaban to come out? Or okay, maybe as the national leader of the party, everybody they were deferring to him or something, and now that he has come out, everybody is crawling out from their hidden places to say that okay, we are interested.
Okay, in the late 1999-2000, I'm quite conversant with Ebonyi State. As in, especially Abakaliki, Izzy and everything, and it was Dr. Sam Egu that was the governor at that time, and you know, going back to Ebonyi State sometimes last year, and I discovered that this is a far cry from the Ebonyi State I used to know. As to be fair to Dave Umahi, the kind of development in Abakaliki,
hospital,
the kind of
airports,
infrastructure,
roads,
yes,
flyover,
yes.
Why is flyover the thing that every governor wants to do?
At least he has shown that he can do one or two things and everything. Right. But you know, do you see him? The structure on ground from the All Progressive Congress. Do you see him picking that particular ticket?
That's a very good question. See, I don't want to just look at the Umahi.
We are building up all of them. We are bringing in
my understanding of this is this: politics is a game of compromise as well as IOUs. What IOU is Dave Umahi going to cash? What IOU is Orji Uzor Kalu going to cash? What IOU is Tinubu going to cash? That is my take on this whole issue. And when I look at that, there has been conversation in the past. I recall the late, what's the name of this man who died around the time that Abakari died? Pantami. I'm sorry. Who's the NUJ house was named after him?
Isafuntua.
He says that if the Igbos, but it meant anybody wanted to be to contest, your people must come forward and join the conversation.
Yes.
See, the baggage of the what do you call it, of the Umahis and the Orji Uzor Kalu is that the stance and the position of IPOB against Nigeria, just like Igboho also is pitching the Yoruba against the Nigerian state.
Yes.
That would be a baggage for all of them to deal with.
I know of Dave Umahi, he had never encouraged the activity of IPOB.
I'm talking about the Igbo people, not just him. That's why I said they are baggage for him.
Yeah.
The same way Igboho will be a baggage for Asiwaju Tinubu. You understand?
Yeah.
However, whose baggage is lighter? Which one is heavier? We then go into things. But like I said, the IOUs is very key. It's very because politics is a game of compromise. What are you bringing into it? What did you bring into it? Do you understand? So those are the issues that I see. And from my reading, it appears to me that we are still waiting for more people to come.
Yeah, definitely.
Waiting for more people. I know of some people in cabinet members,
who are
ministers,
yes,
that I know that they will come out to contest. When will President Muhammadu Buhari release them, or to say, please, if you're interested, you can join the fray and resign honorably. They are in the cabinet right now. I can count 3, 4 in that cabinet, or 3 that I'm very, very certain of, that they are just waiting for a moment like this. There are 7 ministers. They want to pick that presidential ticket.
Well, it's an open field, as it was said yesterday, or has been we've been saying. Everybody is qualified to contest. The minimal qualification the Constitution says is that you must have secondary school certificate, whether you fail or you passed. So all these candidates who have come out, they all have the requisite qualification. But the question is, with their experience, they have been governors before, and it's good, at least the 3 of them have been governors before. Those are the things that will also count when the time comes, because you cannot aim to be a president when you have never been, when you have never held any public office. So I think it's a good one, and as Lekan said, what exactly are the people from the southeast bringing to the table? Let's take it as one now, because we all know it only took Umahi to defect to APC to make the southeast and Imo,
Imo State, yeah.
I mean, and for me,
and it appears the people are kicking against that move.
Yeah, of course they did.
So we need to be realistic about some of those things.
It's going to take a very strong
and then for him to
campaign.
Be pushing, talking to Ohaneze Ndigbo the way he's just spoke now, I think it's wrong. He needed to engage them privately so that they come out as one voice for the Igbo people, not the way he's knocking them now. That is wrong.
The problem with our politicians is that when journalists accost them and ask some tricky questions, rather than say, I don't want to talk about that, or maybe we'll talk about that later, that's not the important thing now, you would want to be quoted. Because when I saw it too, the same man that is saying Ohaneze should not play politics, if Ohaneze comes out tomorrow now and say that we are backing you, is he going to tell them not to play politics?
Well, this is not the end of.
And this is just APC now.
Before their convention,
PDP is also coming.
That want to pick their tickets, and it's going to be a very interesting development. Even
but like I said, please let's watch.
The two major
political IOUs is going to play a large.